In this series of posts, I'm going to share with you practical tips for losing weight. I'm Nicholas Cohen, a family physician focused on helping people lose weight without dieting. This week, we're focused on eating 1 serving of whole grains each day. This is a powerful component of a healthy diet to help you lose weight and keep it off. What is a whole grain? Let's start with defining what a refined grain is. You take a whole grain kernel, you remove the fiber and the antioxidants, and you're left with a refined grain. Examples of refined grain are white rice and any kind of bread, noodle, or pasta that doesn't say 100% whole grain. A whole grain has the intact kernel and contains all of the antioxidants and fiber of the whole grain. Examples of whole grains are brown rice, oats, quinoa, amaranth, sorghum, barley, rye. What's the evidence that whole grains help with weight loss or prevent weight gain? A large study followed people for over 20 years, looked at what they ate and whether or not they gained weight. On average, participants gained about a pound of weight each year as adults. They accumulated about 20 pounds of excess weight over the 20-year study period. However, people who increased their consumption of whole grains during those 20 years did not gain those 20 pounds. Actually, they lost weight during those 20 years, about 2 pounds in total over that 20-year period. That doesn't sound like a lot, losing 2 pounds over 20 years, but it was instead of gaining 20 pounds. So it's actually quite a lot. How much whole grains should you eat? Well, if you look at studies of longevity, it looks like about 1 serving or about 1 cup of cooked whole grains is what it takes to see the maximum benefit. Actually, there's a 19% lower risk of premature death for those who eat 1 serving of whole grains per day compared to those who eat less. Why are whole grains so good for us? Well, 2 components of whole grains make them so good for us. One is fiber. Fiber leads to the feeling of fullness. It also slows the processing of carbohydrates into our bloodstream, so we don't experience a spike in our blood sugar when we eat whole grains. And because we feel full with eating whole grains, we tend to eat less overall calories. Furthermore, fiber goes into our large intestines and feeds our healthy gut microbiome. This gut microbiome is essential to maintaining a healthy weight across the lifespan. And a healthy gut microbiome reduces inflammation and helps prevent chronic disease, including cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Whole grains also are packed with antioxidants, which directly reduce free radical damage in the body and thereby reducing inflammation in a second pathway in addition to fiber. How to make eating a serving of whole grains a consistent habit? One idea, what I personally do, is have a bowl of overnight oats for breakfast each morning with fruit on top. If you're going to make overnight oats, I recommend using steel cut oats. These take longer to be processed by our digestive system, lead to a slower rise in blood sugar compared to rolled oats. When you make a batch of overnight oats, you can have it for the week, meaning no cooking involved when you wake up each morning. You just take the overnight oats out of the fridge, add fruit, maybe nuts, yogurt, or cottage cheese, and serve. Another option is to cook a batch of quinoa, brown rice, or other whole grain in an Instant Pot for the week and add it to a salad for lunch or to your vegetables with dinner. Now it's time to take action. Make a plan now to eat 1 serving of whole grains each day starting this week. And share your plan in the comments below, because when we share our intentions with someone else, we're more likely to follow through on them. Stay tuned. Coming up next week, I'll share with you more tips for losing weight without dieting. And to get an easy, actionable weight loss tip of the week delivered to your inbox, click on the link in the description. And that way you'll receive one tip that you can take action on every single week that will help you lose weight in a sustainable and even enjoyable fashion. Thank you for watching. I'm Nicholas Cohen, MD, presenting to you another weight loss tip of the week.